everyone kind of compares you with people who have already succeeded, who are like financially stable and everything, and they expect you to be the same.
Students go to university. I feel like millennials are there in this. Like, they think bullying the juniors are okay, which is actually not okay. But now also I've heard like people say like bullying is a part of like building a friendship with the juniors, but it's not the case. Like, it's more of like from fear you're building a friendship. But like, if you just like as a senior just like talk to us and just gel with us, it's also friendship. Yeah, bullying is not okay, so I feel like that's something that's still normalized. Like, you can do it and it's okay.
Hello everyone, welcome to Anwin Talks. Today I have two Gen Z kids who would like to talk about who Gen Z are, what they do, what their values are, how they would like to overcome the current situations in their life, express their concerns, as well as tell more about like how they would like to work in their life, how they would like to take the world to a next level. All the details what we believe that Gen Z are, whether it is right, whether it is wrong. We will get to know from these two Gen Z kids who has a good experience from the Gen Z community. With me, we have Catherine and Sarah. Welcome to Anwin Talks.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So today we'll be talking more about Gen Z versus millennials. I hope this is something which is really important that we need to talk, because the Gen Z, the kids, we normally call them as kids, but actually they are adults right now. They all pass more than 18. And we millennials, we have dealt with them, we played with them, now we are grown up. So let us talk about how Gen Z kids, who they are, what they would like to do. Everything we will get to know, we will dive deep in. Do you feel pressure to succeed fast? Maybe from your family, society, or from the the area that you live? Do you find that kind of a pressure in your life?
Yes. See, in this competitive world, we have a lot of challenges. So it is difficult uh, to succeed in many ways, but uh, everyone kind of compares you with people who have already succeeded, who are like financially stable and everything, and they expect you to be the same. But it differs from person to person. As the time goes by, the challenges will increase
Yeah.
and competition increases. There are much more, like more professionals or more talented people. So you need to like slow down, try to understand the person, give them time. It will take time, but just be patient. But no one has that what to say level of patience. They just want you to be like others. They kind of pressurize you to become like other people who are already succeeded in many ways. So yeah, it's more like trying to be someone else.
Yeah.
So we kind of lose ourselves in the process.
For me, I feel like that there is stress for Gen Zs in general, but like, there are kids nowadays, like even when they're like 19 years old or 18 itself, just become adult. Like, they've just finished their high school and they've started to like stress upon their job in career. And like, I don't think like someone who has been born like long ago, probably millennial or older than that, have like faced that kind of pressure when they were 18. But now it's like the world is moving so fast that you need to be updated as well. And Gen Zs are stressed in general, but at the same time they are updated. So what I think now as a 21-year-old is not what probably someone else who's a millennial or before that like thinks when they were 21. Like, I have to, like, for me it's more of like, oh, I need to like sit and hustle till I get something. Nothing is enough. But I feel like Gen Z's keep hustling. Like, you want to do other side jobs and this and that. No 9 to 5. Sometimes some people don't even want 9 to 5. Most of them are getting into businesses. And I feel like right now everyone just wants to choose what they want to do. Like, even if it's self-employed, it's all right. They want to do that. They choose themselves first and then they choose what to do. So I feel like at even like such a young age they know what to do. They're kind of updated with that.
But I think not just in the job sector, okay, like let it be in marriage. Society has already kept a age category. So we tend to get pressure, like not tend to get, people pressurize you by that particular age that you need to get married. So it's like, okay, why should we get married at that age? When we
I'll tell you.
ask that,
I'll tell you for that. So basically,
Yeah.
when you look back,
Yeah.
uh, from different communities, you can see there's a age limit for
Yeah.
everything. To
Yeah.
get a job, there's an age
Age
limit
limit,
that
yes.
has been kept as a standard
Yeah.
for
For
that particular
yeah.
people by a person
Person.
or the community.
Yeah.
So who gave them that idea? They themselves came up with that kind of an idea, and they followed that this is the age limit, or this is the age that you need to do this particular thing. For example, if it is marriage, they come up with an idea like, okay, 25 you need to get married. If it is for another community, it is 27. For another community is 21. So people come up with these kind of numbers
Yeah.
because their parents told them that this is the time that you need to
Yeah.
get into this, or get married or get a job. When it comes to the education also, parents, mainly the Gen X and the older generation, they are pressuring the kids in order to get the degree, get the PG, get the doctorate, get the
Yeah.
certification, get this, get that, do that. Why? Because your neighbor's kid are doing these all things.
Yeah.
exactly.
They don't even think about their kids' interests. They don't think about what they like. They don't think about what they don't like. They don't think about how they would like to do a couple of things. So because their parents had pressurized them in a way, they believe this is something that their kids also need to be
Yeah.
done. But I feel millennials are the one who are breaking that particular thing.
Yeah.
Like we are trying to communicate with the Gen Z, and we are giving all the options how you would like to do your job, when you would like to get married. Like I would tell to my Gen Z friends or colleagues, I would say, find the right person, get married. If you didn't find the right person, don't get married. What I would say is that, like, instead of you spend your life with the wrong person in a room,
Oh.
just enjoy your life, enjoy the freedom. That is
Yeah.
something which you would remember
Yeah.
in your whole life. You would enjoy your life. You will be able to explore new things. You would learn new things, and you will also be a blessing to others. So an age limit has been kept by the older generation, which we need to break it. And also what I would think is that this pressure from the older generation, that will be the, like, until they are here with us. So ignore it. Just you do what you would like to do. Show them this is something that you will be able to
Yeah.
achieve. Once you have achieved, like, some famous people have told, do not reveal your plans to everyone. Like, by listening to your plans itself, they will come up with an judgment saying that, okay, you are not going to achieve. But you can give a hint, because sometimes we need to get approval from some certain people, maybe parents, or relatives, or maybe friends. So give them a hint, but you should have a proper plan. A plan is always needed, and that plan need to be executed. If one way didn't work, you have 100 ways. So that 100 ways you need to implement that, and you need to succeed. And then by that story, it will be a inspiration for others. So a pressure is not at all required from any community, from any kind of people. But I would say, enjoy the life. But always you need to know about one thing, is that you have responsibilities. That responsibilities need to be fulfilled. This time that we are getting day by day, we need to utilize it for something that would be helpful to someone, or do something that you, at least you like. So we have talked about how you guys are, what are the things that you are facing. So let's do a comparison between Gen Z versus millennials. Okay, what do you think millennials got wrong, or
Okay.
are we going in the wrong direction?
I'll just say one instance. University. When students go to university, I feel like millennials are there in this. Like they think bullying the juniors are okay.
Yeah.
Which is actually not okay. But now also I've heard like people say like bullying is a part of like building a friendship with the juniors, but it's not the case. Like it's more of like from fear you're building a friendship. But like if you just like as a senior just like talk to us and just gel with us, it's also friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, bullying is not okay. So I feel like that's something that's still normalized. Like you can do it and it's okay. Yeah, and keeps
Yeah,
like passing on.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have also heard, this bullying kind of
Yeah,
thing,
it's
like
okay.
ragging,
Yeah,
actually, we would
ragging.
say
Yeah,
in
it's
India
okay.
and all. Basically, the seniors will do any kind of ragging, and they would say, these are the things that we will remember in our life. What exactly you
Yeah.
guys are doing? You guys are doing something like you're irritating, you're bothering, you are making them naked, stand and roam around, you are making them to, go do this. Okay, singing and all is fine, dancing and is fine. Like mentally torturing, those kind of things are not going to, build
Yeah.
any kind of relationship, but hatred. Hatred
Hmm.
will be there inside. So that's not the best way in order to build a friendship. Actually, you have so many good ways, like, be a good person,
Yeah.
talk to them, give them the ideas, give them the whole story about the college, about the university. That is something that will give you a good vibe in order to be there, spend time, play with them.
Yeah.
You can do so many activities in the university. But some always,
Yeah.
always, there is
Yeah.
some minority.
Yeah.
They believe these kind of things, and they always think this is the right thing, which
Yeah.
I never, go into that. I never agree to that. That, bullying is not at all
Yeah.
required. You enjoy your life, you wake up
Yeah.
daily, think about, how you could be a
Yeah.
blessing to a person. Then, you
Yeah.
come up with a new idea of ragging,
Yeah.
and then, you will be the intention is, okay, let's have a good friendship in the future. It's not going
Yeah.
to be a good future. Like, if the hatred gets into your heart,
Yeah.
then there will be someday that you would like to do a
Yeah.
revenge. So it's better not to,
Yeah.
think about those
Mm.
kind of things. But always, I totally agree that,
Mm.
millennials had gone through a lot of
Yeah.
ragging, and also given the
Yeah.
ragging
Yeah.
also. It is something which, Gen Z
Mm.
might feel that, we might have got wrong.
Yeah.
But
True.
I think bullying, like, we can't generalize it on top of millennial, because that's actually one norm which is going for each and every generation. If you see in Western countries, the kids, the small kids, they're already bullying each other.
Yeah.
Maybe because you're fat, or you're having acne. Like, I
Yeah.
have gone through a lot of bullying because
Mm,
of that.
mm.
So you can't generalize that. But when it comes to things like protection, now some of my relatives, they are all coming under millennial. So when I say something like I'm going for this trip or something like that, they'll protect by saying don't go, like just don't go. But if I say why, then there will be like 100 reasons, but they can go for it.
Mm.
When it comes to
I
my
would
case,
think that,
Yeah.
instead of giving 100 reasons for don't go, if they could sit, think, spend some time in order to give you at least 10 good reasons to go for that, at least they will, they will have a proper mindset. Okay, there are actually 10 ways, but we didn't think about
Yeah.
that. That's what, when it's very easy in order to come up with excuses.
Yeah.
Excuses are easy thing. Like, I would ask you to give me 10 excuses. Yeah, you have like 10 excuses.
Yeah.
But if I ask you to give me 10 good reasons in order to
Yeah.
do that, that is the place where
Yeah.
you struggle.
Struggle.
So that's why, people are giving you these kind of excuses not to go,
yeah.
not to explore and all,
Mm.
because first thing is that they couldn't go in their childhood. When I have grown up, I was getting opportunity in order to go here and
Mm.
there. So I have some very good memories. I can understand that how you have said, how you have gone through that, you got these many excuses not to go.
Because that leads to restriction. See, they might be trying to protect me, but come up with good reason, but that actually feels like they're restricting me. And then what comes in my mind is, still I want to go, because I don't find the reasons to be as good. Like, it doesn't prove a point.
And then you become a rebellion
Yeah,
in front
Yeah.
of them,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Disobedient kid, that's
Yeah.
the title which
It will
comes.
be labeled, and whenever, they
Yeah.
see you on your forehead, it is written, yeah, disobedient Gen Z kid is
Yeah.
going. They don't see the
Yeah.
10 good things,
Yeah.
but they see one bad thing, and that's how, they label. No,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
happening
Mm.
almost in every generation, because most of the people, I would say, in their childhood, they didn't get the proper teaching.
Mm.
If the parents had spent more time in order to be with the kids, spend time and teach good things,
Mm.
instead of ignoring what they are doing, ignoring in a way that they are not teaching them the good values, but they are leaving the kids in a way that you go and play and they learn something from the kids that they have played, and that became their value, and they will be
Yeah,
getting
implementing.
into their elderly life, and they will be spreading that. So that's why these kind of things are happening. So what I would do in my life for my daughter is that I talk to her, I spend time with her, I tell her like these are the values that you need to have. Like when I would say that sharing is caring, I always tell her that you have something to eat, you need to look for the kids that who are with you, and you need to make sure that everyone got what you have brought it, so that you eat, maybe it is less, but still you are eating with them, and they also got it what you have brought it. So it's not like there you brought it and you eat it, and then you burp it and you go home. No,
Yeah.
instead of that, I teach her like sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Whatever you have, even if it is a toy, share with the other friends. If it is a food, share it with the other people, so that you learn from the childhood, and even when you are adult, still you will be following that thing. So that is something which I would say, and I can totally understand, like how you guys have felt when
Yeah.
they are giving you, the elderly people are giving you a lot of excuses not to do this, that they will be giving you more,
Yeah.
don't do, don't do, don't do. Their life
Yeah.
is like when they wake up, they will be thinking that okay, today my target is 10 don't do.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least they need to set 10 don't do, so
Yeah.
they will be like scanning, okay, do I have an opportunity in order to say
Yeah.
don't do? Okay, I got an opportunity. Catherine, don't do. Sarah, don't do. So
Yeah.
that is something which I felt, maybe in the school and all, you can maybe
Right.
Yeah.
I have felt it, the teachers and all,
Yeah.
they are always looking in order to say no, no,
Yeah.
everything, they say no. Even before they listen to us, they will say
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in my school, we had an opportunity in order to attend a football match, and the principal was like, no, what you guys will do
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
going to play and study? There are max syllabus is spending, you spend more time into learning, and then what? See, now I am in my
Yeah.
in the mid of my life, like maybe 30 or 40 years more in this world. So if I had played more, I would have more memories that I would
Yeah.
recollect, and I would tell to my friends, or maybe with you guys, and there will be so much than the class which my mathematics teacher was telling that a plus b whole square equal to. This is something which
Yeah.
they always wanted to learn, study this,
Yeah.
that, become a bookworm actually.
Mug up. You
Yeah,
need to buy.
but
Yeah.
they don't want to listen to you. They are like
Yeah.
always, they come up with new ways of telling you no.
Yeah.
Somehow they need to say no. Mainly from my teachers and all the school that I went, they were like how to say new ways of no.
Yeah.
They always thought about how to say no than yes. But there were two three good
Good
teachers
teacher.
which they were always being with us, play with us, they spend time with us. So that are the only good memories which I would say that I have in my life,
Yeah.
where I'll be able to remember. I don't even think about those other teachers which had given me very bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't study. Not like you girls, like
No, no, no,
I am like
What?
backbencher. Obviously backbenchers are the worst
I mean, even
kids
I'm
in the whole
backbencher.
life.
Backbench.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
obviously they always
Yeah.
think, but see, end of the day, today I'm sitting here, I'm trying to explore people, I'm trying to get what is the best each person has in order to share with others, so that we could have a better world. We don't judge on everything. We don't spread rumors, we talk about good things, and we have a life and life to enjoy.